Welcome back to Escapement and Watch. Falling Titan here, thanking Kavar Jewelers for lending this into the channel. And if you want to buy this watch, email me in the description below and I'll give you a discount code. This box is giving me Rolex vibes with this rich green color. Very nice box. Let's see what we got. Oh, there she is. The Frederique Constant High Life, living the high life. Extra strap, padded leather, very nice presentation. Ooh, man, I saw this from far and I was like, is that a VC? Is that a overseas? It definitely gives me the overseas vibe. Yeah, look at that. Okay guys, I'm gonna remove all the stickers and the tape and we'll be back after that. So see you in 3 hours. Let's begin introducing the Frederique Constant High Life Heartbeat. And it definitely is a sophisticated and refined look. Like I said before, giving me Vacheron vibes with this gentle curvature inwards with the integrated bracelet look. This one has a concave meeting point. Very nice. And I'm definitely getting some Aquanaut vibes with that globe pattern textured dial. Some of you call it the grenade dial. On this watch, it is a globe. Now, for those of you who don't know, this brand is Swiss made. They are now currently owned by the Citizen Group, but they're left largely alone. There's only one member of Citizen Group from Japan who just relays information back to Japan on the daily operations. That's it, largely left to their own devices. And of course, they do share technology. So they benefit greatly from the power and money of the powerful Citizen Group. So, started 33 years ago, in 1988, from a married couple. They took a name from each of their grandparents, Friedrich Schneider and Constant Stas. Hopefully I said that right. I'll put the names up here so you can read them properly. And so they took those two names and they got Frederique Constant. So it was a great beginning and a dream for any startup to become as successful as Frederique. They have many in-house movements. They are owned by Citizen. They are a beautiful success story. And I can't wait to see where they go in the future if they keep making pieces like this one. Beautiful, Swiss-made, stunning watch, and definitely a looker and something you should look into. Now, the relatively flat case is going to make it wear larger. However, the integrated bracelet is going to make it wear smaller. Those two factors cancel out. It wears true to size. What is its size? I got 40.5 in diameter, right above the crown and right below the 9 o'clock. So I went like that. Now, if you take the 8 o'clock and 2 o'clock, you're going to get 41.3. But I feel like that's a little bit unfair because you're getting a little bit of case extra edge there and not the true diameter. And the height, we got 11 millimeters. So ultra thin, even with that double dome sapphire. It is a slight dome, and this has anti-reflective coating. You can see that blue on the top and on the underside. So double AR coating, and it looks really good, even with the blue. Now the lug to lug, this one I measured at 45.2, so very short and wearable. Where did I measure? Well, I took off the bracelet and I just measured the case. So that's the true lug to lug. But if you want to include the integrated bracelet, then we're going to get a much larger number. Let's do that one live. So about 55 right there. We're going to see it on my wrist near the end of the video. The crown is a healthy 7 mil, easy to grip, easy to operate, nicely scalloped out. And of course, it is not screw down. 50 meters of water resistance, and it's only one click. There's no ghost position. So very nice there. So position 1 is for time setting. Position 0 for winding it up. All right. Man, this thing is gorgeous. I hope The 4K footage is showing it. Beautiful watch. Now we do have that signed crown that looks amazing with the crest. The crest is also on the butterfly clasp. Some people not a fan of butterflies. This one is well done, but it only closes one way because the crest has to be on top. So you can't close it like this because it will hit. So this side first, and then it will fit into the indent. Let's check out the case back. There you can see that beautiful Swiss-made movement, definitely Sellita based. And we have that signed rose gold rotor from Frederique. They do make in-house, but this one is not one of them. And look at that beautiful perlage work on the milled clasp. Now this is not screwed links. They're all solid. Every single one is solid. I couldn't tell. I looked under magnification. I couldn't see a sleeve. So maybe push pins, but I believe pin and collar. But I couldn't see it under extreme magnification. Beautiful H-link integrated bracelet, high polish on the mid links and brushing on those H links. It looks gorgeous, and look how it's going to conform to your wrist. It's going to adapt perfectly. So very comfortable on the wrist, and definitely a home run bracelet. It feels high quality, but it doesn't give me that solid feel that I'm getting from the Oris Aquis. So it's definitely a great bracelet, maybe because it is lighter and smaller pieces. That's just a theory, but it is a high quality bracelet. Okay, I'm not getting the solidity I'm getting from the Oris bracelets, but still an amazing bracelet. The fit and finish, definitely comparable to Oris if you're wondering. When I look under magnification and I find dust under the glass and on the hands, very comparable to Oris, maybe a tad better. And this is a much newer company, but it depends on the Oris. So it's a mixed bag, but let's just decide or agree that it's basically Oris fit and finish. Okay. Now the dial is gorgeous. We just got a black dial with an open heart. Now this company pioneered the open heart. I remember hearing the CEO talk about it, but they forgot to patent it. And once you have a product that's out, you cannot patent it. You have to patent it before its release. So the Chinese manufacturers got a hold of it quickly and of course copied them. So they lost their patent. If they did have that patent, it would definitely elevate the brand in people's mindsets much earlier. Now they have to work a little bit harder and take a little bit more time to elevate their reputation. But still, if you want to think about it like that, open heart, a world's first from Frederique Constant. That's what I'm going to say based on what the CEO has said in his interviews. Now, it is a beautiful open heart. There is a date version. I don't like it. It ruins the symmetry. So go with the heartbeat one just because it's all symmetrical. And they also have a perpetual calendar, but that's about 5 times the price. So, but that one's a fully in-house perpetual calendar and basically a bargain for perpetual Swiss-made calendars. All right, so this is the one to get for value, price, and aesthetics. In my opinion, looks like an upside down overseas because the tourbillon is down there. Overseas, of course, 50 times the price of this one with the turbi. So yeah, if you want a VC and you don't have an extra 150,000 laying around and you want the look and feel Swiss made, yeah, you know what? This is looking a lot sweeter. Yeah, definitely. Now the hands are baton, almost like a thick pencil, how they taper down. We got baton indices all the way around, double at 12. Now the price, let's do all 3 of them. Okay, so there is a COSC certified version. That's the one with the date, the one I said not to get, $2,095. Now this one, this is called the Heartbeat, $19.95. So $100 less for the Heartbeat, and you don't need the date. You want this look. This one's better. Now the perpetual calendar, $9,295. Woo! So that's a hefty one. Again, in-house, fully in-house perpetual calendar. So yeah. All right, now let's compare it with an SKX. So you can see 42 millimeters on the SKX and 41 on the Frederique. There she is, looking a little bit longer, of course. Definitely going to be thinner than the SKX right there, yup. And a shorter lug to lug, but with the integrated bracelet, it's gonna look longer. Now let's check it out on my wrist. Here she is on my 6.5-inch wrist. It definitely wears true to size. Feels like a 41 on my wrist. Very slim, love that taper. Now, because it's the integrated bracelet look, it actually is 25.5 here, tapering down to 18. So you get a dramatic taper. Man, it looks very refined. Loving it. Yeah, looks great. And something I forgot to mention is the quick release spring bars. So there's 2 tabs right there. You squeeze and the bracelet releases. It's very easy, even with gloves. Let's try it on the rubber strap. It comes with an additional strap. They do have more options. You can see it on their website. They have crocodile and then a leather faux croc, I believe, and this rubber one, and of course the metal bracelet. The strap also has the 2 tabs that you squeeze just to install, and it's very easily done. So you just squeeze and put in. Make sure it is seated good, and that's it. Very simple. Okay guys, here it is on my 6.5-inch wrist once again, but this time on the rubber strap, still with that integrated bracelet look with that mid-link, high polish mid-link, looking fantastic. So the relatively flat case right there might sit a little bit high. If you have a flatter wrist, it is gonna be a better fit for you. And yeah, it definitely wears like a 41, might wear a little bit larger on this rubber strap for some reason. That's what I'm seeing here. But overall, a beautiful, beautiful watch. Let's check out the weight. 154, awesome weight. And that is with no links removed. Okay, let's check it out on the time grapher. This one is not the COSC certified one, but it should do... Oh, okay, let's ignore that first number. And maybe, okay, so plus 22, plus 14. We got a powerful amplitude at 303, 0.1 milliseconds in beat error. You can hear that beautiful medium 28.8 VPH. This is the FC310, and it's based on the Slata SW200, 38 hours of power reserve, 26 joules, hack and wine, automatic, and ooh. So yeah, so powerful amplitude and low beat error, very clean line, but plus 14 is the final number on dial up. So let's check its positional accuracy. These things are very easy to regulate, so I wouldn't worry about it. It's just a little screw and you just turn it, but you're gonna have to buy one of these. Links down in the description, and now let's check out 12 down, the most popular position your watch is gonna be in. Now we got plus 20, plus 13, still a powerful amplitude, 306, very impressive. Beat error only went up by 0.1, 0.2 milliseconds. And yeah, definitely a fast one, plus 13, 13, 13. We're gonna do 4 more rounds, 8 rounds dial up, 8 rounds, 12 down. Now we got 12 seconds a day. The amplitude is still powerful at 300. 12 seconds a day. Maybe the COSC one is the one to get. Oh man. And the final and 8th round, 12 seconds a day. Okay, let's do the loom shot. The camera is not picking it up. I have to blast it, guys. Cover your eyes. There we go. So the loom is, I'm gonna say, weak, because it's been in the studio lights a lot and I just blasted it. Let's do it again. Come on. Okay, there we go. All right. Now I don't know how long that's gonna last for, but just to compare, of course it's not a dive watch, but here's an SKX. And of course, the lume plots on here are very thinly applied, especially on the indices. Hands a lot thicker, but don't expect amazing lume. Okay, here she is in the half lighting, a little bit of a low light situation, still easily read, beautiful watch. I love the style. I love the integrated bracelet look. I love the quality, and definitely a gorgeous piece. Let me know what you guys think of this Swiss-made integrated bracelet. Sports, maybe? Sports-ish watch? And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.